Not the prettiest side anymore, but this Big Apple Red from OPI, which is a really pretty red on my really short nails since I took down the extensions. Today's look, a fun golden shade look with some really intense gold shimmer and sheen and glitter, you can call it, I suppose, and the red lip, which is also kind of metallic, so everything is a little bit, plus the skin is a really like a sheeny golden sheen, but I didn't use anything else on the skin, like no blush or heavy bronzing or anything like that. For sure no contouring. So it's really pretty much kind of just the sheen of the gold highlights and whatever you want to call it on the cheek. And then this warm eye look with the red lip. I think I will start with this Tropic palette from Natasha Denona and just use this shade here in the middle for the crease. So kind of a peachy shade, and these are pretty pigmented, so yeah, I think I will have to keep it like this a bit. Just all the way in like that, also to the brow and kind of like that. Try and be light with my brush now then. Light-handed. I apologize for going down like that, and you know, it's not the most perfect. Well, anyway, I think I will take now this one here in the corner. It's like a more mustardy color, I think. A little bit lower down. Not all the way in maybe, but you know, all the way down until here at least, you know, that it goes on this puffiness here. Okay, clean brush just for blending, because this got pretty intense like in like 6 seconds. I was thinking next to take the what is it called now then? Sunset palette. Yeah, this one looks like that. There's so many nice colors here. It's like every time I open it, I want to use all of them. Of course, you can't do that. So you have to choose something. And what should I choose? I think I will choose this one in the middle here. It's really hard to choose. I just took a little bit smaller and stiffer brush that I will get it more precise. And then this one here, it's like an orangey one. Orangey. So orange shade and a little bit lower down still, but kind of going all the way. Also, this one is so much stiffer than the other brushes. Ooh. I straightly have to go in with this one. I think this doesn't work, so it's very stiff, this brush, like woof. Not very nice, but it gets the work done, let's say. It places color really nicely. It's an Il Makiage brush, one of their new ones, but it's very stiff, and I think it is like a mix of natural bristles with synthetic ones. I remember she told me something, I think it was this brush. I see double for myself all over the place. It's like a bit nuts. Now, I think before I will continue with anything else, I will just do the same kind of thing under my eye. So brush like this, and again I'm going with this here and with this under the eye. First the more peachy one, and does it look peachy when you put it under? Every time I use it under my eye, I really see how peachy it is. But it's a really pretty color though. Really pretty color. Now I took the more of this shade here. So it's a little bit more mustardy. Okay, and every time I say I will keep it simple, I'm just drawn to all the colors. It's like I just want to go in there and just put them on, paint a picture. Maybe I should just have it on a painting. I mean, there's only 2 eyes on my head, as far as I can tell. Oh, well. I think this one is a really pretty color as well. I will take some of this with the smaller brush. And I will go first under the eye this time. A little bit closer maybe if I can. Oh, this one is so pretty. It's like a burnt orange maybe. I suppose you can call it that. Try it and use it in a little bit of a smaller way maybe. That one is just so pretty. What should I do now? I'm talking and then I'm just doing, you know, forgetting what I'm here for. What am I here for? To play around with color, and hopefully you will do too. Yes, because it's a lot of fun. How did I get this big gap in this one? Well, anyways, what should be the next from this gorgeousness? Okay, so I think I will take now this gold with this white together for the inner corner. I usually do that because it's a nice, and a small brush of course, it's a nice mix to get the gold a bit lighter for the inner corner, I think, for my eyes. That's what I like anyways. Did I get it too white now? That's the thing, of course, when you start mixing. To get it the same, first of all, on both eyes. Well, never mind. I'm not taking it so hard. Just like that, kind of going down a bit like that. So I will cover it like in a straight line from here to where I put more also here in the outer corner. That it won't be really like, you know, that kind of downward going eye. I don't like that. I want it to be kind of like a wave like that. And not so, you know, that there will be something here too. Because that's something I started doing lately. When I saw, you know, on the video that it looks a bit strange. Sometimes it's good to see things on you know, on picture or video. Now this doesn't want to blend so nicely like that by itself. Just a little bit tapping it in here. Anyways, I really like this combo. Because you see what you did, if it's actually flattering or if it looks really, really gross, or, you know. Sometimes, of course, you see things that you can't change and then it's less fun. But hey, never mind. Okay, so I think I'm ready for this one. A really pretty kind of duochrome, golden, orange golden kind of thing. Like that. And this one, I think it has to go here somewhere. A little bit holding up my lid here. I'm taking this one up like that. That's a really pretty orangey gold. I just love those colors, it's unbelievable. I think I will use this same orange gold also a little bit under the eye with the same, just on the tip of the same brush. Like kind of continuing with it in the same position, just, you know, down like that. I'm taking again this dirty brush that I used already. And I think I will use this brown, maybe those two together, to get it dark enough but still warm. I will try that. I really want to use the red one, but I don't know where to put it. So I don't know if I got it too dark now. And too much on the brush. Going kind of more close to the lashes here first of all. Yeah, that was a bit darker than I expected it to be. But anyway, I'm taking it also a little bit here under. I should have chosen a different brush for this, because this one kind of covers everything now here. This one here may be a bit more coppery brown. I will try that. So a new brush, flat kind of brush, and this coppery color from here in the corner, this one. Let's see how this will go. Oh, they're so soft, those eyeshadows. Now I will go on top here a bit and just kind of pull it up a bit like that and let it go a bit with the more golden color. I think I need to take this one a bit and a little bit blend around Hopefully without getting all the sheen and shimmer up too high. Just something like that, really simple. Okay, so what I did do, I did take this one a bit by itself and then the dark one a bit closer to the lashes, to the lower lashes with a smaller brush. Because I used this big brush before and it's like a bit messy. Yeah, and then I blend out everything with this one and the two first colors that I used in the crease. So I went down here with those. And then I try and blend out with this bigger, bit stiffer brush, but it kind of also catches the color better than. Catches my skin too, but you know, I'm trying to be a bit lighter with it. Because of that, trying. So yeah, well, I don't know if I should go there. Those are so, they have such a pretty sheen, those metals from Natasha Denona. Now I don't know if it made a difference. I took this lighter gold here with a small brush just here in the middle like that, because of this hooded eye. I don't know if it helps it to be a little bit more open, because this eye is so much more open the way it is. So I don't think that one needs any help. But here maybe, or it got it all over my skin. Maybe it makes a little tiny difference. I don't know. I will just use this black from this Guerlain Duo. And I will use the same small brush that I used for the gold. I will just clean it up a tiny bit. I don't think I need to clean it up even. I mean, this black is pretty black, so it should take care of things. And then I will just really use it in the outer corner because I don't want to make it too dark. Black is, let's say, one of my favorite colors though to use with anything. I mean, it just makes everything just so much more in place, because I find, probably because I have light colored eyes, you know, that if I use just brown, it tends to be not enough. It's just too light. If you already have dark brown eyes, you don't, ooh, that one went all over. Now, do you see the difference from like the way I like this one better than I like this one? This one is kind of me, like, where does it start and where does it end? Yeah, so I definitely like the black in it better. Yeah, just a tiny bit. Oh, this mirror is too far away from me now then. And that's no fun. So I will probably blend it a little bit with the brown, that it won't be so harsh. But here I don't want to go into the middle, because then I really close up the whole thing. So a little bit blending here with what I have on the brush. I decided to use this Bolshoi in black. Just in the beginning, like 1/3 maybe of the eye, also, you know, to tightline with, and also here in the waterline, in the lower waterline, just to make it a little bit more, again, the black, you know. What I think about the black, it's like I really need it on my eyes. Okay, so I'm done with the foundation. Use this gold effects again, like I will try, and I didn't powder anything, so it should work better now. It should. Let's see. Now, I think instead of using this gold effects the way I did last time, just with my fingers, I will use it with the brush that I used for the concealer. Maybe it will work a bit better. So I will just take a bit out on my hand like that. And then go in with the concealer brush and have this one straightly after. And see if this will work a bit better than it did last time. Yeah. Oh, that was so much smoother. So yeah, happy about that, because last time, I know the pink one worked really nicely for me, but the gold one, when I tried it last time, it was like pretty much a disaster zone. But that works really well, so I think that's enough even. Now, what about some Estee Lauder Heatwave on top of that? Wouldn't that be kind of pretty? Now, this one, has golden stripes like that, just an overspray. So until now I used it just here, so I won't have the gold, really gold shimmer every time, and it's also darker than the rest. So yeah, so I think I prefer a brush like this, a brush that I usually use for Natasha Denona's highlighters mostly, and because they're pretty intense. So I will use just this one now then. There's definitely color on there. I will start up here a bit. Maybe a little bit lower down with this one, so that I don't destroy the real sheen that this one has. But maybe down here a bit. And of course these, the more you buff them, the prettier they get. They don't have the shimmer as much as when you put them on. I don't know how much I can buff on this foundation. My hair is getting in the way. Like that. So leaving kind of a little bit of the effects, MAC gold effects by itself. And then going in with this one. A bit more lower down. So I decided to go for red lip anyways. Because why not? I mean, golden, that's pretty too. So 999 lip pencil from Dior. And of course, it will go perfectly with the same number lipstick. Just this one is the metallic one, so I want to use that one today. So El Maquillage lip brush and this metallic 999. I also have the matte one, but I decided to take this one today. I could of course use this one just in the middle. Let's see how metallic it is, like together with all this. If it will be too much, or it might be too much. Not that it's that metallic. I would just go with it. Okay, now we just buff the skin with this Givenchy powder again with 4 colors, the light version of it. And I would just use, I think, a really big brush. So I'm dipping it in there. There's a lot coming out every time because, I don't know, that's just how it works. So it becomes kind of a peachy color. And yeah, then I'm pretty much done. And now, on purpose, I want to use this a bit pinky, you know, pinky peachy version. And I know I tried to go over here also, and everything became too dark. Because this foundation is a bit dark on me. So I'm trying to get this a little bit more pink back. Even if that's what I'm trying to cover, but yeah, you know what I mean. But it's not too yellow. Then it becomes strange. Okay, so that's kind of the finished look, I think. And yeah, why not the red lip anyways? And I used only the highlight with gold on the cheek, so I don't think it's like overkill with cheek products. And I don't think I want to bring anything else in there. I hope it's not too pale compared to everything else. Now I thought just to have some more fun with glitter and gold shade. Why not take this Pet McGrath? I heard you're supposed to say Pet McGrath because it's an Irish name. I wonder if that's the right way of saying it. Pet McGrath. They probably don't say that anyways, but because everybody pronounces it Pet McGrath. Like, so Pet McGrath, whatever, but her palette, this one, the 5th palette, and this pretty shade that really it's golden. It's not white like you would think. It's really more golden. I will just, you know, again, clean my fingers with some 99% alcohol because that's how I prefer to use those kind of things. And of course dry them up and take a little bit with the ring finger, with the smallest finger maybe, because I have pretty big fingers. So like that, and try and get it into, you know, I need another mirror. And try to get it here, like just down here. Let's see how it goes, because I don't use any glitter glue or anything. That might be a big mistake. I'm trying to kind of warm it up before I leave it so it won't just fall off and be all over the face. Is it there or did it fall? Those are really pretty, I have to say. Those are so pretty. Not that I say that those Natasha's aren't pretty, Natasha eyeshadows, but this one. I mean, compared, this is really subtle now looking, and this one is more like a Christmas party looking. And there's still left on the finger, but not enough for the other eye, so just let's go put some there too. It's a little bit harder for me to do. Again, I'm kind of warming it up, stamping it in there. Ooh. Do I need some more? Okay, so those are the eyes after I used the Pat McGrath, or how you ever say that name. The gold kind of glittery shade, not kind of, it's a really glittery shade. Here in the beginning, I didn't use any glitter glue or anything like that, so it went on surprisingly well today. Maybe because I really like try to heat up the, you know, eyelid kind of with my finger, heat up, you know, warm it up. Fire on my finger, yeah. Oh well. Anyway, so those are the eyes after the golden glitter shade from the Pat McGrath, or how you say it. The fifth eyeshadow palette, the big one, Bronze Seduction. And I really love this shade for like just down here to like to give it a bit more fun to the look, let's say. Something like that. It's really nice to use those. That's what I think, at least, that makes her eyeshadows really special. Are those special 3 or 4 shades in the end of the palette that are like glittery shade, but a really like intense glitter shade. Yeah, it has so much sheen and sparkle to it that it's like, it's nothing, it's unlike anything I have, at least. So I had a lot of fun. I hope you're using your colors, all your glitters and everything, no matter what age you are. Just maybe find a new way to use them that makes you feel like comfortable using them. Like the way I use glitter is pretty much down here, you know, the way I put them just down here, and not like, if they transfer, they transfer, but I don't try to put them like in a lot of places, let's say. Anyways, all the lid colors I used before, they all kind of have metallic, so it's not like they're matte. You know what I mean? Thanks again for watching. If you did, use all your colors and glitters and enjoy them, and hope to see you next time.